welcome back to Northernlion's challenge runs at the Binding of Isaac. We're going to do a recent familiar run today. We're going to be starting as Isaac here. This is the Blindness run. We'll call this Blindness 2.0, or, you know, Blindness Roman numerals 2 with I don't know, man, how it's going to work out. Remember, this is the run suggested by YouTube user and also fellow Isaac content producer, at least, you know, secondhand content by way of these YouTube videos, BizSnap. So you can go check him out, youtube.com/BizSnap. I know it seems like we must have some kind of, like, publishing deal worked out where I pimp BizSnap's channel constantly, but really this is just my way of making it up to the Isaac community for sucking so bad at the game recently. I'm directing you towards someone who has a greater mechanical understanding of how the game works. You know what? Let's crank this pill right off the bat. It is telepills. I also do not understand why my frame rate's getting a little bit wonky, but hopefully that will work itself out as we play. So, how does the Blindness run work? We walk into the room, we have infinite item power on our D6, and basically, as of right now, I'm going to close my eyes, and we're going to say, I'm going to reroll this 3 times, and we're going to see what items we get. But I'm not going to know what they are. I kind of have to reverse engineer. My eyes are closed right now. So 1, 2, and 3. Then with the eyes still closed, we walk up. I heard the item, but I don't want to look at the screen yet, just in case the description's there, and I look back. Okay, we have, that was toothpicks, if I remember correctly. Toothpicks, of course, being the item that is going to allow us to get, like, a tiers upgrade. I'm not sure why that is. You know what? I just want to check out Isaac for just 1 second here. Details on high? Maybe if we turn it down on a medium, something will happen. I don't know. Sometimes Isaac just gets a little framey for weird reasons. All the animations are looking totally wonky. The real joy of the run like this, though, is in looking to see what items I accidentally skip over, and I'm totally ignorant of the fact that I skipped over. For example, yeah, let's crack. No, we should save our keys. I should have given myself skeleton key just in case, but hopefully it just won't be an issue. But in the first run of this that I did, in the first room, I believe I skipped over Ipecac, growth hormones, and the wafer. So, like, 3 of my favorite items in the game all skipped over. And then I ended up picking up something which was okay, if I remember correctly, but I don't exactly recall 100% what it was. And we ended up doing okay on that run. I believe we got to Blue Baby. I mean, innately, this is functionally very, very similar to a vanilla run. With the exception being that we're going to reroll every room we come across. And the other thing is, it's a little bit better than your standard vanilla run. I think, anyway. I haven't run the numbers or, you know, pop this into Excel or Mathematica or anything. But you have to reroll spacebar items, otherwise you lose the D6. So, you know, it means that if you get, like, Lemon Mishap, you don't end up having to pick it up, which I think is a boon, shall we say. So again, the same thing applies to item rooms here. Or, sorry, boss trap rooms, or boss items in general, anyway. So I'm closing my eyes, we'll do 2 rerolls. 1, 2, we walk into it. I hear it, but I'm not going to open my eyes just yet. Now opening. Perhaps we picked up some kind of range upgrade or tiers upgrade. I am seriously weirded out by how bad Isaac looks right now. I have no idea what is up with that. In fact, just give me a second here and I will see if I can maybe close some stuff and work it out a little bit. So I just closed my Steam. I will also close Fraps right now. You can see that. Hopefully, this... Oh, man, that looks a lot better. Maybe I was, like, accidentally recording in Fraps, like, that whole time. If so, I apologize for that, by the way. But, you know, shit happens, basically. A lot of programs running on this computer at exactly the same time. There is a spirit heart for us. Again, the one exception that I will make to this rule that I've mentioned is we will give ourselves the skeleton key if I end up having... not enough keys to go to the item rooms. Because otherwise, it's just not very much fun, is it? If I end up, you know, just skipping over all the item rooms and only being able to reroll boss rooms, it takes away a little bit of the fun, I would say. Oh, don't get hit by that. We are going to explore absolutely everything because I want to make sure that we get our item room. By the way, someone just let me know on Twitter recently that the way the push pin actually works is it's like a 10% chance of every shot being either spectral or piercing, as I understand it, which is fairly useful. I mean, you saw a couple of the spectral shots go there. I'm not sure if it's like piercing or spectral, or if the spectral shots are always piercing, like if they proc at the same time. I don't know, man. I'm also not using proc effectively, but what can I say? I'm getting back on the Dota 2 horse, so I'll get ready for me to misuse that probably constantly. Still have no idea what item we got from the item room back there. I'm not going to check my stats either. The top comment on the Blindness episode the first time was like, I mentioned in the video, I'm like, I'm not going to cheat by checking my stats, and the guy was like, oh, really? Like you would have done that regardless. He has a good point. I'm not sure if I've ever checked my stats outside of the very first episodes of this series. Normally I would say first episode, I guess, but you know, we are talking about a series that has like 500 episodes at this point, so I think the nomenclature makes sense. I will put a bomb here, see if we get this, no, I was hoping to get small rock, but I guess I would have had to reroll it regardless. Here comes the blindness game. Definitely don't want that regardless. So let's do 4 this time. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now I'm gonna walk into it. And I'm gonna keep my eyes closed. I'm gonna open them now. And we got, oh, that's a $3 bill, isn't it? I can tell by the little winky face that our guy's doing there. So that is going to give us a random tier effect on every single room, which is going to make things very interesting. $3 bill, hopefully we don't accidentally pick up Ipecac, because the Ipecac My Reflection combination will absolutely fuck us over, but at least I know what we have. And $3 bill has the potential to be really good. In fact, it has the potential, it's one of the very few items in the game. I think we have number 1 here. $3 bill is one of the few items in the game that has the potential to drastically affect how each boss fight will go independently, if that makes sense. Like, it's not going to necessarily make every boss fight easier. It might very well make some very, very difficult. But it might make some very, very easy. Like, for example, if you end up getting a freezing effect on the Isaac or Blue Baby fight, that can basically make or break you. Similarly, if you end up getting a My Reflection or something like that, it can end up ruining your run completely. So, we're going to reroll here. Why not just 1? There's 1. I've walked into it. I'm not opening my eyes yet. We did get an HP upgrade there. I kind of just want to see if Krampus is in here. I think we should say no deals with the devil for this run, just because it kind of usurps the blindness aspect, if I had to say. I really like this run. I've mentioned why a couple of times, but the main reason I really like this run... What are my shots here? I can't really tell. Maybe... I have no idea, actually. The main thing I like about the blindness run is the fact these are... Oh, no, they're not spectral. That was Pushpin that just procced there. Oop. The main thing I like about it is that it takes, like, literally... Well, not literally. It takes almost 0 setup. Like, all you have to do is actually get Cheat Engine to give you unlimited item power on the D6, which is super, super easy. Just hit a single checkbox. Compared to the myriad of decisions you have to make or set up kind of parameters you have to get going for the standard challenge run, it's a nice little change of pace. We've got triple shot here, by the way. It's not like a major deterrent, but it is always nice to just boot up Isaac and be like, you know what, I feel like a vanilla run that also has a little bit of extra kind of like engagement for the viewer. So this is why I like the blindness run. I know it's one of Bisnap's favorites as well. I've been talking to some other Isaac producers, you know, Bisnap included, but Green, 9090, Alpaca Troll, and Zen. We're trying to work out some kind of collaborative idea, and it might involve another challenge run, which maybe I don't want to spoil just yet, but it's got kind of a whose line is it anyway vibe to it. Anyway, let's see what we get in here. I don't want to spoil that too much. It's the Miter, sadly. Let's go with 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then I walk in, and I don't know what it is, but I'm keeping my eyes closed until now. And we've got like some kind of grill across our face. Is that X-ray goggles? Something about this doesn't feel right. I think that might be X-ray goggles? I thought it was technology for a second. Everything that goes on our eyes looks super weird when we have, oh, that was so bad. When we have, the toothpicks up. So I actually, oh my god, we picked up Cat of Nine Tails at some point too. That probably wasn't there. That was really bad play on my part, by the way. I lost 2.5 Spirit Hearts, I think, on that room. Somewhere near there, anyway. Yeah, I definitely want Ace of Spades over the Pushpin. It is X-ray goggles. Okay, so it must have been Cat of Nine Tails that we picked up a while ago. Maybe the first boss room was Cat of Nine Tails. I probably should have noticed by the scratches on my face, but you know, I am not a clever man all the time. We will go to the secret room now. Actually, being able to go to the secret room is awesome because A, more money means chances to go to the shop, I guess. But mostly it gives us more chances to possibly play the blindness game more often, which is the whole reason I'm doing this run in general, you know, is because I actually enjoy the kind of parameters that we have here, the conditions that we're forced to be bound to, if that makes any sense at all. So we got 3 more silkworms up here, no big deal. What are we looking for item-wise? More health is always an asset, and it's not the kind of thing that we can guarantee necessarily, given that we're re-rolling kind of blindly here. Beyond that, more damage is always nice. We've gotten a bunch of kind of strange items so far, items that don't necessarily impact our survival all that much. Ace of Spades might actually be our biggest boon so far, because that actually gives us a huge possibility of getting really useful cards like the Emperor, the Empress, the Devil, the Chariot. All of those cards have expressed purposes that mean that may save us a great deal. Or actually, no, those it doesn't give us extra tarot card drops. What am I thinking here? I'm being a big ding dong. It gives us extra playing card drops, not tarot cards. But that's even better actually, because we can get you know, The Joker card, although it deals with the angel, we can play the blindness game with. Deals with the devil, we just will stay away from at all costs. I didn't actually have to pick that up there, but also 2 of hearts, 2 of spades, 2 of clubs. Obviously, those are big items. I have no idea what kind of tier effect we have here, but that's okay. I don't expect Fistula to be all that scary. Mind you, if we get hit more than once, we will lose our Eternal Heart here, which is something I'm not going to say I can't afford to, but I really don't want to have to afford to. Because as of right now, my health, like I mentioned, is... Alright, well, there we go. My health, as I mentioned, is kind of a sore spot for me. This is why I really want to be doing more damage, but I can't seem to swing it. Yep, there we go. We got trapped in the fuck corner. Oh my god! Corner fucked by the thug of porn up here. Sorry, that was a Northernlion Live Super Show joke, which gives me a great segue every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Watch the Northernlion Live Super Show live on my YouTube channel. Always doing some Dark Souls and some giveaways and shameless self-promotion, not unlike the kind you're hearing right now. We are going to get back to full health. I fucked up that boss room immeasurably. Well, actually, we can totally measure it based on the Spirit Hearts and the Eternal Heart that I lost. But anyway, 2 times. 1, 2. Eyes still closed. I'm going to walk into it. I am not opening my eyes just yet. Now I will. I don't know what we got. Could be a range upgrade, could be a tiers upgrade. Feels like it might be a range upgrade, but it might just be Cat of Nine Tails making our range longer. But our range seems pretty damn good right now. In any case, we're definitely way less powerful than I would like to be by this point of the game, and I think pretty substantially less powerful than we were on the last Blindness run. You know, you win some, you lose some. $3 bill still is definitely an effective item. It's effective as long as you don't pick up Ipecac, because the Ipecac My Reflection combo is obviously just 100% deadly. Well, maybe not 100% deadly. I'm sure there's people that have made it work, but it's not very good odds for me anyway. Oh, did we pick up the magnet, or was that a random $3 bill effect? I think it does do that sometimes. Ah, good, it is a deal with the angel. Okay, so we'll just re-roll this one once, like so. I don't know what we have yet. I'm not opening my eyes. Opening my eyes now. We must have gotten the Holy Grail, because we got an HP upgrade along with our flight animation there. I should have known that earlier just based on the wings. I'm pretty sure Holy Grail is the only one that actually gives us that winged animation with our flying. Oh, we have Mom's Contact on this room as well. But mostly it was the HP upgrade that gave it away for me. So that's an awesome upgrade for us to get. Obviously, Sacred Heart was probably #1 on my list, but, you know, it was important to get something that gives us a little bit of extra defense as well. That makes a big difference. It's the first real coup we've had when it comes to getting really good items. So we are done with this room. Still looking for the item room. We might go to the boss room first just because it's here. And, man, I fucking hate the Catacombs. That's okay, because now that we have flying, we should be able to guarantee ourselves a little bit less damage taken than usual. But man, you can see it's taking me like 10 shots to kill each one of these guys. That is a real pain in the dick. I'm not fighting a Mega Man boss here. I'm supposed to be fighting like the mining dudes with the helmets, not Cutman. Gotta show me a health bar on these guys. The boss is actually gonna be probably a little bit easier. Well, I shouldn't say that because I'll end up eating my words. Maybe not against Famine. This is an annoying version of Famine. Oh, that was really bad, actually. We might not have earned ourselves another deal with the devil here, but yeah, this is the version of Famine that I don't think shoots bombs. I actually love the version of Famine that shoots bombs because it's really helpful to us. And actually, the blindness effect is not going to be awesome. Is not going to be any good for us here. But the reason I love the normal version of Famine is because he can do damage to his own minions. Whereas apparently in this situation, that is not going to be an option. I also don't know if this guy ever... Oh, he does become headless. Okay. But he still just shoots out bullets. And I'm also more likely to be hit by those bullets than to be hit by the standard green bombs, I think. Not to mention these jumping spiders, which are a total asshole. But I'm more likely to be hit by those bullets, I think, because they kind of come out much more quickly. I really expected our shot to hit him here. Don't die right now. That's like my #1 concern, as you might expect, but still. It's becoming an increasingly valid and distressingly valid concern as time goes on here. Because I'm not really taking out this guy as well as I would like, but there's a little bit of extra health there. Obviously, we've already been to that deal with the angel, and we can't really re-roll the cube of meat, so I might as well just continue onwards. Yeah, I was hoping maybe we'd get another item there, but no such luck. We are going to do a little bit more exploration on this floor. I think shops are going to be invalid for our run, which makes sense, you know. I mean, even if we wanted to go to the shop, what could we possibly get? Battery, 9-volt Nun's Habit are big ones, and we can't really do anything with those because we already have infinite item power, you know. We already have all of the benefit with none of the cost, really. Okay, that was awesome. That worked out well for us. There's the secret room on the left side here, and it contains a whole buttload of money. Maybe we did pick up the magnet from one of these bosses. It seems like that's happening more and more often. Although maybe not, because we didn't actually... The hearts didn't go straight to us, I think. So I think it's just a random effect from the $3 bill. Again, going to the library, there's kind of not much reason to do so, in my opinion, because it's all going to be spacebar items that we can't really use. I guess we could use the Book of Sin to get... Or we could re-roll and get the Book of Sin and maybe get a consumable there, but I don't really feel like that's worth it. So I just skipped out all of those rooms because it wasn't really necessary or relevant to our interests. I don't really want the Child's Heart. It sounds like I am trafficking in some black market organ deals from Surgeon Simulator 2013 or something. But no, for real, Child's Heart probably pales in comparison to the Ace of Spades, at least with my particular, shall we say, unique playing style. This guy's gonna shoot at me, I fucking know it. Alright, we managed to get away. Abuse that assumed range advantage. There we go. And now we can just freeze this guy in his tracks by standing right over here. And I predict no worries for the rest of our days. That's our problem-free philosophy. The Binding of Isaac. I got really fortuitous with the number of syllables there, but hey, we've made it to our special item room here. Let's see what we got inside. I don't want to reroll that quad shot. Don't want to fall asleep, because if I reroll quad shot, I'm going to miss everything. So I'm going to close my eyes. Let's do this just once. I feel lucky. There's one. Walk into it. Don't open your eyes yet. Open your eyes now. We go. It's bookable out. Okay, so we're going to do another 3 then, just for fun. 1, 2, 3, and then walk into it. And keep your eyes closed. 3, 2, 1, open. Oh! Polyphemus! That is actually really, really lucky. I'm gonna play this twice. I feel a little bit lucky after that. And my hope, of course, was that it would pay out with some hearts, but it didn't, so we'll just blow it up and take our hearts back, I guess, and a little bit of money. Yeah, flying Polyphemus is pretty good here. I would love to have a little bit more health. Our damage should be, I mean, it's not probably fair to say it's sorted, but it's pretty good. It's certainly a lot better than it was when we came up here. Who knows, man? Anything could happen here. You know what? We might as well give it a crack to get our HP upgrade again from here. Although I guess I'd have to re-roll the blood bag if I'm being 100% true to the challenge run here. It's at least giving us a lot of money we could use to buy consumables at some point. In fact, you know what? Why don't we blow this dude up as well? Maybe I can get some extra hearts out of it. We got an extra bomb out of it as well, or out of it at least, so we didn't actually lose anything there. In fact, we actually gained some stuff. As of the Catacombs Part 2, I certainly feel a lot stronger than we were on the Catacombs Part 1, but, you know, we've still got some issues definitely ahead of us, particularly related to our health, I would say. Remember, I can't really pick up anything that's going to really help us from a health standpoint, except for the Relic or the Miter, and I already re-rolled the Miter in that deal with the Angel Room. So I would not be surprised if we end up having to roll on maybe 5 heart containers for the rest of the game, and that is not going to be something that I'm going to be super psyched about. We're going to just leave that fortune teller in there for now, but definitely my short-term prospects are a lot better than they used to be. Well, alright, that's a little frightening. Just run away. Nope, didn't really work. We have Mom's contact on this room now. Now, I would love a small rock here. Yeah, there we go. Another chance to play the Blindness game. Unfortunately, you know, like, if you've watched any of these episodes before, I would love to just pick up the small rock, but sadly, that's not going to be in the cards for us. So let's just do 2 rerolls. There's 1, there's 2, walk into it, and eyes still closed. Now opened. It's the white feather, so we'll pick this up. We'll do another 1, and walk into it. Not opening my eyes yet. Opening now. It is blood rights, so we'll do another 2. 1, 2, and pick it up. Hopefully it's not a spacebar item, otherwise it's getting ridiculous. Eyes open. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was some kind of attribute upgrade. Maybe it was a tears upgrade. I might be firing a little bit faster here. That might also be small $3 bill having the effect that it does. I don't know, man. We've gotten a lot of kind of nebulous upgrades so far. Somebody put it really nicely, or, well, I mean, it wasn't that nice to me, I suppose, at least in this situation, but they put it really succinctly. In the last Blindness episode, they're like, I like this challenge run, and they were talking to BitSnap, I believe, in the comments, but I like this challenge run because it's a good test. Oh, maybe I have Charm of the Vampire. I think that is Charm of the Vampire, or maybe I've had that for a while and just noticed, but still. They said, I like this challenge run because it's a test of the player's knowledge. And it's indicative of the, you know, how much encyclopedic knowledge they have about the game that they're playing. Well, that doesn't really bode well for me right now, because I've been spending half the time being like, I don't know what item we got. I don't even know what any of the... Oh, no! Okay, here's what we're going to do. That really sucks that I picked up the tick. I don't want to let it necessarily ruin our run, though. So we're going to go add item when entering next room. Hopefully not too many people get pissed off over this, and hopefully you guys understand why I'm doing this. We're going to give ourselves Mom's Purse. To compensate for giving ourselves Mom's Purse there, I'm not going to take the Ace of Spades with me. I'm going to be bound to the tick for the rest of the game, which is actually pretty damaging, because I would love to be able to use Ace of Spades as long as possible. But you know, it would only allow me to use it for like an extra floor, I guess, if I was truly cheating, but still, that hurts a little bit. I would have loved to have been able to keep the Ace of Spades for as long as possible. Anyway, let's just kill this zombie and move onwards. It's always nice to have the cheat engine open so you can just, you know, well, basically cheat, I guess, as you continue onwards. We should be able to take the curved horn for now, at least, and continue moving onwards here. That is a damage upgrade, if I remember correctly, which I totally might not. But I'm pretty confident that that is indeed a damage upgrade. So let's see what we get in our boss room. We're going to be able to play the blindness game. I'm also selfishly hoping, of course, that we manage to have the opportunity to get a deal with the angel. Deal with the devil just doesn't see... The way that the deal with the devil should work, in my opinion, is that you should have to choose what item you want and then reroll and walk into it. And that's like a sacrifice I'm not willing to make. Like maybe you try to get Mom's knife, but then in switching, you end up getting like a 9 lives or something like that, which would be real bad, obviously, for a lot of reasons. Anyway, we're not going to pick this up. We're going to reroll it 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. We have gotten, I think that made us drop something, didn't it? 1, 2, 3. It must have been squeezy, I guess. Yeah, I think we're firing a little bit faster. We'll see what we got here. We got more keys as well. So we're definitely going to go look for our item room. Yeah, I'm fairly confident that was squeezy. I wonder what my batting average has been so far on these items. I don't think I've gotten as many of them right as I would like to, is probably the most polite way to put it. We'll go... I'm being a fucking idiot is the non-polite way to put it, by the way, in case you're curious. To answer the obvious question that was begged there. There's our item room. So far, so good, really. This floor hasn't been fantastic for us. But it's been alright. You know, Charmer the Vampire might end up saving our lives in certain situations. Polyphemus, obviously, carrying over from the last floor has been an enormous boon for us. And the ability to fly, you know, we've made inroads recently. And in here, Guardian Angel would be great, but instead, let's reroll it 5 times. We're going to go for the big 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We walk into it. I can't help but sense that I rerolled something amazing there. Open eyes. We are angrier now. Is that Wiggle Worm? I think the shots are wiggling a little bit, but they're also traveling so fast. It's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, they're definitely wiggling. I noticed because, like, I saw our teeth chattering, which I believe is the tell-all that we are using Wiggle Worm. But anyway, that's not really neither here nor there with respect to, you know, our chances moving forwards. I think because we have Cat of Nine Tails as well as Wiggle Worm, it actually has stopped the worm from wiggling too much. Although when I shoot up and down, it seems to wiggle like crazy, but when I shoot sideways, it's less. I wonder if that's just some kind of perspective dealio, though. Anyway, Depths Part 2, in all hopefulness, it is indeed, and we have our our secret room right off the bat. One of these days, that is going to pay out with an item. I guarantee it. We can afford to check this out. 2 of diamonds, sure, doubles our money. Not really worth it. Actually, oh, okay, I tried to leave there just a second ago. What I should try to do is maybe go play that blood bank and try to earn the HP upgrade, or at least a crack at an item, which I would then reroll if I managed to get it. You know what's actually interesting is we can probably borderline play that blood bank infinitely if I wanted to stay here forever. Because by way of Charmer the Vampire, I could just like lose at the slot machine and the 3-headed man. And as a result, fight flies, the flies allowing me to get half the red heart back. And we have so much money that we could just continue that again, basically ad infinitum, I think. That doesn't mean I'm going to do it. I definitely do not want to do that. But we might as well just play it a couple times, see if we can earn something here. More keys will give me a little bit of peace of mind. Maybe this is full health, you never know. Oh, whoa, it actually was full health, okay. We didn't win the keys there, but that's okay. We get another crack at this at least. Please tell me that in the next 9 plays... Okay, well, we get to reroll it actually, because it's an item. Okay, so we'll reroll it twice. There's 1, and there's 2, and then we walk into it, and I don't open my eyes yet. Now I open them. And it was an attack fly. Alright. Could be worse, really. We'll get back to 99 cents there and leave the rest there just in case, I don't know, we end up needing some health, or sorry, needing some money in the future. So that could have gone worse. Triple shot plus Wiggle Worm has kind of a weird synergy here. That is a-okay. That was a really poor dodging on my part. I should have seen that coming a million miles away. The Magician could be useful, could be totally useless, depending on whether or not we have that exact item effect or tier effect from $3 bill already. I'm fairly psyched about the way this is going, though. We have a few Spirit Hearts, which provide a little bit of an extra buffer on our health. Obviously, I can't go fighting Mom right away, nor can I chase Waterfalls, as TLC told me. TLC also told me that a scrub is a guy who thinks he's fly, and is also known as a buster, I think. In any case, we're continuing onwards here. Actually, rightwards and upwards, not really onwards. We're sitting on a chair. My hands are on the keyboard. You are watching this on YouTube, but we're not really, you know, doing anything else onwards. I guess we're continuing sitting on the chair and watching this on YouTube, hopefully. Unless you're watching in some kind of illicit underground Let's Play site. My videos have been re-uploaded in, like, Portuguese or something. I don't know. By all means, man, if you're watching this on a third-party platform, doesn't really bother me, quite frankly, as long as, you know, I get my rent paid by Friday. We are just gonna come through here, destroy this dude. How about, whoa, that was unexpected. I'm not actually sure how we managed to kill that dude right away. Maybe we had a kind of a homing effect on our shot there. Please, this is not the item room. This is decidedly more turret-based than the item room, which is based largely on either happiness or disappointment. Instead, this is a turret-based life form which feeds on the disappointment of its players. There we go. Thank you, Wiggleworm, for actually allowing me to dodge into, or for you dodging into me there. We're gonna go to the right side here, where we are also not gonna find the item room, but still keeping that money going. I wish the Binding of Isaac was kind of like itself, in the sense that you know, when you get extra health in the Binding of Isaac past the screen. I know it's a glitch, but as of right now, it still continues to count it. Wouldn't it be great if it was like that for money as well? It would almost never be useful, but those times when it would be a very welcome change of pace to be able to, you know, just have 150 cents even though it only displays 99. Unfortunately, obviously, that is not the case. Not that it really matters, because it's not like I'm going to come across, like, 8 or 9 judgments or anything like that. Okay, sure, why not? We'll reroll this twice. 1 and 2, walk into it, and then move around a little bit. Now open your eyes. Alright, I got hit there because I was, like, trying to move at the same time, but I couldn't open my eyes because I would see what the item was. I have no idea. Maybe we picked up Mom's Contact, or maybe that is the $3 bill effect for this room. I'm certainly hoping that we picked up Mom's Contact there. $3 bill is also a great item to get for something like this, because it keeps you constantly in the dark. Is he not dead? Oh, he blended in with the floor. It keeps you constantly in the dark about the tier effect that you might have gotten. I can't really tell if we have another tier effect right now, honestly, so as much as I would love it to be Mom's Contact, I'm skeptical that it is. If it is, though, that's amazing, obviously. What else do we get here? Nothing at all. So that's triple shot now. We'll see if we manage to freeze something when we still have triple shot going or something. That is homing shots that we had now. I haven't seen any freezing, so I don't know, man. Could be a tiers upgrade, could be a range upgrade. I'm a little bit in the dark as to what we've got going on here. And that has happened a lot, actually, as we've been playing. This should be, indeed, our item room and our second secret room, where we get the goat hoof, which doesn't really matter, because we're going to get rid of that curved horn regardless. Final item room. Let's just do it the old 1 style. So there's 1. Walk in. Walk away from what I presume is the fire. Open your eyes. It's a laser. Okay, so we're going to do this again. We're just going to do 1. It's the most elegant way. Now we're going to walk in. I didn't see it. I'm going to open my eyes now. It's the bean. Okay, so I'm going to go back here. We're going to let's do it 6 times now, because the game doesn't seem to like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Walk into it, and it is. Opening my eyes now. We've got something behind our head. I don't actually know what that is, to be quite honest with you. It looks a little funky. Is that like... It almost looks like the effect from the miter, but I don't think it is. Like, the miter gives you like a yellow glow around you. What I'm wondering is if it's possible that with all the other items you've gotten, it's given like a weird effect to this kind of graphical effect behind us, and if indeed we did pick up the miter there. That's very strange. That's my prevailing hypothesis right now. Although I will admit, I'm doing a lot more damage than I kind of expected to be doing, so maybe we picked up some kind of bitchin', like that could be Sacred Heart, maybe. I haven't gotten Sacred Heart enough, especially kind of in the wild, to really know what kind of effect it would give you behind your player. Anyway, we're gonna reroll this like 4 times. 1, 2, 3, Cuatro. And it is. I only know this through razors, by the way, not Spanish. Opening my eyes. I don't know. As usual, I'm looking at myself. Do we get Jesus juice? We have like a purple thing around our mouth now. That might be it. Maybe that's... No, that doesn't make sense as what we got from the last item room. Fuck, dude, I don't know. I'm pretty sure we got Jesus juice at some point down the line. The only question is, was it the last item room last item I got? The answer to that could be yes or could be no. I'm pretty sure we didn't get Sacred Heart. That was really bad dodging. It was okay dodging in execution, but in planning it was terrible. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we didn't get Sacred Heart, because if we did get Sacred Heart, we'd probably be destroying these enemies in like a shot each, whereas instead, it's taken us a little bit longer, although still, we're doing well for ourselves, shall we say. By the way, I'm using the secret room as a shortcut here. I would be... Oh, we got holy water? Since when did we have holy water? When did we... Oh, is that what the effect is for behind our head? That's the holy water effect? I'm so confused about what we've got going on here. I mean, we'll continue just doing what we do here, and I'm pretty confident that Mom's Heart, at the very least, is, you know, I hesitate to say this because my quote is, it's always, or the quote I always say is, it's never a foregone conclusion, right? Like, we want to make sure we're keeping our hubris in check. I've read Macbeth in grade 10 English class. I know all about hubris. Don't question it. All we gotta do is maintain, you know, being humble and, oh, we got 98. We gotta bomb our key at some point. How the fuck did that happen? What have I been missing? Anyway, I'm glad we have 98 keys. That's much better for us than probably 98 bombs at this point in the game, especially since it means I won't have to give myself skeleton key in order to open anything in the chest. So we got 99 now. I seriously do not remember getting bombs or key. I don't know if I'm just completely unobservant right now. Just continue onwards here. Let's try to have a mundane few minutes here, shall we say, because it's been kind of a crapshoot of variability for a while. It's kind of what life is, man, a crapshoot of variability. It's kind of what molecular genetics is. All the molecular geneticists out there say, yeah. I'm sorry, that was me. I shouldn't have typified your voices like that. That's not fair. Molecular genetics is pretty damn cool, probably. I don't know much about it beyond that one course I took on it. Let's see what we got going on in the womb part 1. It is Conquest, which means White Pony, which unfortunately means the Blindness game is kind of going to have to take a back seat for this floor, because I don't think we can actually reroll him and get anything new. We'll test that before I give up on it, but I'm pretty sure that's the way things are going to end up going. You know, I'm going to end up losing some health here, no question about that, but we're going to get through this regardless. I don't see myself dying here. Thank you, by the way, Attack Fly there. Let's re-roll this a couple times. No, it's just going to be the White Pony every time, so sadly we're just going to go down to the next floor. Alright, Womb Part 2 means Mom's Heart means possibly losing, but probably not, because we're pretty strong right now. That was awful dodging, or like offensive dodging by way of... the attack fly there. Just get him. Oh my god, this is embarrassing. I can't. My brain doesn't work. I can't get him to walk into it. There we. Oh, there we go. All right. You might think I was faking that to get laughs or something, but I assure you I was not. I was legitimately kind of wondering if my IQ had dropped like 80 points down to -20 in the middle of that right there. Well, there's a little bit more damage for me. Hopefully we find, on our journey, we find a second secret room which contains a lot of red hearts. Otherwise, it's totally possible I die against Mom's Heart, which is actually real shit. Okay, here, this could be good. Reroll once, walk into it, break the wrist, walk away. Opening my eyes, 2, 1, 0. Is this holy water now? No, it's 1 up. But I have the holy water following me, which I don't know if I did previously. This is very strange for me. I don't know what's going on anymore in this world. I've also taken so many shortcuts here on a Curse of the Lost floor, Curse of Darkness floor, that I have no idea where the fuck I'm going, where I've been, or how to get to the boss room. But, you know, for now, it's okay. Try not to take stupid damage like that in the future. But, you know, all's not lost yet, although it could be very shortly. Hopefully we find the boss room. That is actually probably an arcade probably a library if I had to guess. In fact, I think it actually mathematically, by process of elimination, has to be a library because there's no other rooms at this point which would require keys. So what we will do, you know, we're going to walk in here and I'm going to abuse my privileges. I'm going to definitely take Book of Revelations and then I'm going to re-roll this until we get a Book of Sin, which thankfully only took once. and then I'm going to use that, and we're going to take a red heart. So you might think I'm a total scam artist for the fact that I did that. I'm just trying to buff up the entertainment, man, keep the video going a little bit longer, because otherwise I could easily find myself dying on this floor. Yes, I understand I have a 1-up. Don't worry about it. We found a secret room. It's the one we've already been to, which I think means we've kind of examined all of the possible areas that we can go to around here. Oh, be careful. He is dead already, which is awesome. I don't have spectral tears. I really wish that item we picked up earlier was Mom's Contact. I still have no idea. I guess it was holy water that gives us that weird effect around our body. Who knows, man? Up? Have we been up yet? No. We want to go up now. Okay, I understand where we are. To a certain extent. That was just the spawn room, if I remember correctly. We actually accidentally found a tinted rock here, which is awesome for us. And not so awesome for Mom's Heart. She's probably pissed about that. You ding-dongs, you just gave him extra health. Why did you cast Repel on them, Omni? It's gonna make it so I can't stun them. You guys know what I'm talking about. This guy definitely knows what I'm talking. Hey, don't hurt me. I'm not trying to write a Hadaway song here. I'm just trying to play the Binding of Isaac. This is the stars. Not interested. Strength. Slightly more interested, but still, could have been better. Keep it up. Keep it up. Okay, there we go. Now we just gotta get him in the attack fly. Somehow we must have done damage to him kind of randomly. Now we're gonna fight Envy, because apparently fighting two super sloths. 2 sloths would be awesome. Can you imagine if there was a sloth boss? Also, can you imagine if there was a TV show called The Sloth Boss? And they could have like a cake boss versus the sloth boss who can be the laziest? I don't know. This is why I don't work in TV, man. Turns out my Shackleton ER idea, according to one television producer, and I quote, is a pile of fucking dog shit, so I don't know, man. I thought I had good ideas. I'm holding out hope. Subway Sandwich Simulator 2013, a Cook Serve Delicious style Surgeon Simulator 2013 mashup could be amazing. That kind of shit that would sell, and we could all live in a big Subway mansion for the rest of our lives and eat $5 footlongs. And you know what? They're going to stay as $5 footlongs until 2050 because of the profits that we're going to make from Subway Sandwich Simulator 2013 on Steam. Someone get in contact with Bossa Studios. You got to send them a petition. Make Subway Sandwich Simulator 2013. Even if Subway won't have us, we'll change it, man. We'll make it Jimmy John Sandwich Simulator 2013. Quiznos always looking to make inroads against their competitors, man. We can make this happen. It'll be the greatest game of all time. You can throw knives at customers. Okay, maybe that's why corporations don't really want to deal with it. But seriously, man, think of the possibilities. Someone comes in, hey, I'll have a foot-long chicken pizziola on Italian herbs and cheese, and then you're trying to make it and you're dropping tomatoes in, and then the guy's like, hey, I said no tomatoes, and you're like, oh, come on, man, this is really hard. I barely have motor function. Quite frankly, I'm not even sure how I got this job. It would be a good time. Think about it. That's all I'm saying. If anyone's watching this that has connections in the... What do we have for our shot here? Is this my reflection? It's making our shots go all wonky. You guys know what I'm saying here anyway, I hope. I hope the message has gotten across that if anyone out there has the power, if there's a Subway executive, fucking if there's a sandwich artist out there watching this, tell your boss. We're gonna make Subway Sandwich Simulator 2013. We're gonna get it greenlit. Total Biscuit will do a video. Whether or not he likes it is irrelevant. The press is already there. I think we have the Magician is our card here, or sorry, the Magician is our effect from $3 bill here, which is not a good effect. It's adequate, I guess. It might be my reflection. It's kind of hard for me to tell. Because we've gotten, by my account, 8 range upgrades. We have Chubb now. Please stop firing bombs consistently. I would welcome the opportunity to just fire my shots straight ahead. If I could just turn off $3 bill for this room, that would be exciting for me. We are going to make it at least to the Cathedral. It's kind of unfathomable that we would die at this point. I don't see that happening. What could happen is we could easily die very early on the Cathedral, or we could make it to Isaac, and, you know, with the High Priestess card, that's, you know, damaging. High Priestess card could do a lot of good work for us. There we go, continuously firing bombs, that's what I wanted to see. Zombo Bro is annoying, but we'll be able to kill him easily regardless. And here come the shots. Whoa, that was kind of close. And weirdly enough, I might actually get out of this fight without taking any damage. Probably shouldn't have said that, because I may have just jinxed myself, but considering the kind of hampering I've had here, still going to be able to get through this without taking damage, which doesn't speak well of the times when I do this fight, and I do take damage. But anyway, let's move onwards. High Priestess card doesn't do much for us yet, but once we get into that room, it's going to save us a lot of problems, hopefully. Alright, these guys are taking way more hits than I expected. I expected to be able to one-shot them. Guess we're not quite at that level yet. Looks like more of a 2 or a 3 shotter. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I can fly, but I'm not fast. Have you seen these fucking shots Fester's quest around these angel fetuses? I'm too slow to get around the blue spikes, which seems crazy to me. Okay, don't fucking... This wiggle worm item is turning out to be substantially worse than I thought. I think we have, this is, the magician card, or homing tears, if you will. Bent spoon. Spoon bender, whatever. The third eye? No, third eye is triple shot. Okay, just keep it up. Firing some shots in here. Should be easy enough. Thank you for the heart. It actually doesn't do that much because we don't have to wait for anything. Actually, you know what? In having the tick, I will be able to go to, or I will be able to take some health off of these bosses. And this is what I mean by saying, like, our success is so intertwined with $3 Bill's ability to fuck us over. If it gives us Mom's contact, that's fucking beautiful. We can do everything with that. If it gives us garbage items, then we'll probably continue to eat garbage and smell like garbage, and the rest of our run will be garbage. That was actually a good use of Mom's contact there by $3 Bill. I appreciate that. I didn't mean to make it sound like you were being kind of mean to me there. But, you know, historically, that Mom's Heart boss fight was very aggravating, shall we say. Oh, I really thought that was going to kill him. We were still 2 shots off. We got a half heart. Functionally, very little has changed. There's our secret room. Can we get a chain reaction going here? Maybe, if I could hit these guys. That should do it. Alright, another full heart. That's amazing. Left hand does literally nothing for us because we can't get rid of either of our trinkets right now. Triple shot might be able to save us a lot of problems if I could actually hit the guy. There we go. Now we've only got one of these assholes to deal with. Of course, our shots are going to have kind of a detrimental effect, but that's alright. 99 cents, 99 keys. I'd say 99 bombs. It's probably pretty unlikely at this point. But there is one wing of the cathedral cleared out. We're already at 41 minutes here. Good lord. This has been a long run. And I've not stopped for a hydration break even once. We're just going to skip through this room because ideally, I would love to just see if the boss room is adjacent to one of these. In fact, we might be able to skip over a few rooms. Of course, I may end up having to backtrack a little bit. But for now, this is a low risk, fairly high reward strategy to just skip immediately to rooms that are more likely to be closer to the terminal of a level and thus contain the boss room. So that was a very bad dodge. Not being able to dodge there hurts a lot. Thank you for dying. You're already out of shots. Okay, so this is what I mean. We did find the boss room without having to go through like 9 extra floors, but I would be very surprised if we end up being strong enough to beat Isaac at this point. I would not be very surprised if we end up dying on the next room, especially if I end up taking even the slightest bit of damage on this room. Might be enough to ruin my life, basically. We have Spectral Tears. Big fucking whoop. Can't hit this dude. There we go. One more shot on this guy, hopefully. Yeah, alright. So we got 2 hits. That's gonna do it. Actually, via the tick, we actually did get 1 more heart there. We've already entered the second phase of Isaac, which is pretty nice. If I can just continue dodging. We have My Reflection, which is not the ideal power-up for this point in the fight, but I will say, you know, we haven't... Oh, now we've been hit once. But up to that point, we hadn't been hit at all, and we've gotten Isaac about halfway down. Of course, well, now we're only 1 hit away. So now, suddenly, he's doing much better on this front than we are. Mathematically, things can swing a lot. Remember, though, I just remembered, in fact, that I have the 1-up. I would love to save this for the chest. Please stop firing those purple shots. Okay, thank you. I would love to save the 1-up for the chest. I don't know if that's going to happen, but we should respawn with 6 full heart containers. Maybe I should have just not used the High Priestess card and saved it for the 1-up opportunity. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. All right. So we're going to come back through here. Let's just check. I was just checking to see if there's maybe an item in there. It doesn't appear so unless there's a golden chest. All right, let's do this again. I think we have a reasonable chance. I have no idea what tier effect we've got. It certainly doesn't seem like Mom's contact, unfortunately, but if it is... Oh, that was bad, though. If it is, we got some good things coming here. I think we're about at the same proportional amount of health lost over the course of this so far. I'm down to 5. I can take 4 more hits without dying, which is fine. He's about halfway. Things can swing pretty quickly, though, once he starts calling those Angel Fetus mercenaries out here. Oh, that hurts. Okay, we're probably, again, pretty similar in proportional amount of health. Remember, I don't really have 6 health, because if I get hit with 1 left, I just die. It's going pretty well. We're going to enter the 3rd phase of Isaac, I think. If we can get down to the chest, anything can happen. We can do, like, 4 different blindness games down there, which could be interesting at the very least. Okay, so I've only been hit twice. That's actually pretty good compared to where I expected to be. I think it's pretty good compared to where I was last time, too. And every shot that I land is like another 5% closer to victory. Thank you, Attack Fly, by the way, for hooking me up there. That was kind of close. All right, that was even closer, honestly. That was substantially closer. It actually ended up hitting me. We're not going to get permanent invincibility here. Or, like, one Polaroid invincibility here, which is actually really devastating. How I managed to make it out of there is beyond me. I haven't hit Isaac in, like, 30 seconds. This is harder than you'd expect right now, I guarantee it. If you're watching this and you think this looks easy, I'm not going to say you're wrong, but you're being kind of a dingleberry about it. Use your noggin. Potato head. Oh, it's not good. Get out of there. It's got so many shots. Oh, fuck. Alright, we had a good chance there, but I ended up botching it. In any case, as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. I hope you had a good time. I hope you found it entertaining, maybe a little bit informative. As always, I look forward to seeing your challenge run in the comments. And again, thanks for watching. I will see you next time.